my porcelain cup as the golden sun starts looking up. Through the lace curtains of this old cafe, I watch the world wake to a brand new day. The sugar dissolves like a ghost of the past into a sweetness I know is meant to last. I pull my coat closer, feeling the grace of the morning light upon my face. There's a fragrance of spring on the morning breeze, dancing like music through blossoming trees. And here in the silence so tender and deep, I find all the promises I meant to keep. I see your reflection in the window pane, not as a shadow and not as a pain, just a soft memory, steady and true. Every heartbeat leads back to you. Oh, it's a quiet kind of magic, a peace that flows through my soul. Thinking of you is never tragic, it's the light that makes me whole. No longer lonely, just holding the light of a love that survived the longest night. The clock on the wall hums a slow, steady rhyme, folding the distance and stopping the time. I remember the way that you laughed in the rain, washing away every fragment of stain. Now the cherry blossoms are drifting so slow, like white petaled letters from long ago. I'm reading them now in the glow of the sun, finding the rhythm where we are one. The world rushes by outside the glass door, but I don't feel the need to run anymore. I found a sanctuary in this small wooden chair, breathing you in like the morning air. Oh, it's a quiet kind of magic, a peace that flows through my soul. Thinking of you is never tragic, it's the light that makes me whole. No longer lonely, just holding the light of a love that survived the longest night. One more sip of the morning, one more breath of the spring, in the golden serenity. You are the song that I sing. steam has vanished from my cup. The neon sign flickers blue. I'm watching shadows climb the walls, still waiting here for you. The cobblestones are cold and wet. The moon hides in the haze, just a ghost of a man in a quiet cafe, lost in yesterday's amaze. Oh, it slipped away like morning mist, a love I couldn't hold. Every promise that we whispered now has grown so cold. I hear the echo of the street, a rhythm slow and deep, but it's only the wind and the secrets that a lonely heart must keep. A distant click of leather heels resounds against the stone. My heart beats fast for just a breath, then leaves me more alone. It's just a stranger passing by in a coat of midnight gray, while the memory of your sweet perfume simply drifts away. We had a world within our reach, a melody so sweet. Now there's only the hollow sound of a lonely, empty street. Oh, it slipped away like morning mist, a love I couldn't hold. Every promise that we whispered now has grown so cold. I hear the echo of the street, a rhythm slow and deep, but it's only the wind and the secrets that a lonely heart must keep. The lights go down, the stars are gone. I'm the last one in the hall, just the fading echoes of a love that once meant everything. The light pours through the window pane in rivers of watch the steam rise from my cup as the day begins to fold. The corner booth is empty now, where we used to whisper low. But in this amber afternoon, I still feel your glow. Oh, let the sunset linger long, like the melody of our song. Though the years have drifted by, like the clouds across the sky, you are here in every ray, at the closing of the day. My gentle amber love, I see you in the dusty beams, dancing in the quiet air, a ghost of laughter, soft and sweet, when the world was bright and fair. I trace the wood grain on the desk, where you carved a little heart. Funny how the simplest things can pull a soul apart. The shadows stretch across the floor, reaching for the open door. But I'm not ready to depart while you're still beating in my heart. Oh, let the sunset linger long, like the melody of our song. Though the years have drifted by, like the clouds across the sky, you are here in every ray, at the closing of the day. My gentle amber love. The sun goes down, the stars appear above, but I'm still warm within your The clock on the wall, it ticks the time away. I watch the steam dance in a ghost-like sway. My coffee's cold just like the winter air, just me in the silence and that empty chair. The streetlights flicker through the window pane, painting shadows washed in midnight rain. I still can smell your perfume on my sleeve, a lingering promise you didn't mean to leave. Oh, let the record play another song to tell me where the right went wrong. In this dim-lit corner of the town, I'm just a lonely king without a crown. I hear the bell chime by the heavy door, expecting footsteps I won't hear no more. I pay the tab, but I can't pay the cost of living daily with the love I lost. The waiter nods with pity in his eyes. He's seen 1,000 men in this disguise, hiding from the moonlight and the morning sun, still holding on when all the hope is done. Oh, let the record play another song to tell me where the right went wrong. In this dim-lit corner of the town, I'm just a lonely king without a crown. The neon hums a soft and blue refrain while I walk out slowly to the rain, just a ghost in the night. Good night, my dear. The steam rises slowly from this porcelain cup. I'm waiting for a shadow that never shows up. The neon sign flickers in a rhythmic blue, while every silver raindrop reminds me of you. The clock on the wall is tired and slow, counting the minutes since you had to go. Oh, the rain keeps falling on this empty chair. I reach across the table, but you're never there. Just the ghost of a smile and a scent of perfume, drifting like smoke through this dimly lit room. My heart is an old record, worn and thin, playing a melody of what might have been. I remember the night in your velvet blue dress, a moment of magic, a soft, sweet caress. Now the waiter just sighs as he passes my way. He knows I've been sitting here all through the day. The cobblestones shimmer like diamonds in gray, washing the memories of summer away. The radio's humming a low, lonesome tune, a song for the lonely beneath the pale moon. Though the coffee is cold and the lights are turned low, I'm staying right here with nowhere to go. Oh, the rain keeps falling on this empty chair. I reach across the table, but you're never there. Just the ghost of a smile and a scent of perfume, drifting like smoke through this dimly lit room. My heart is an old record, worn and thin, playing a melody of what might have been. Just the rain, just the rain, and this table for two. Just the rain, just the rain, still waiting for you. There's a seat by the window where I like to sit alone. Every morning just the same, different faces, different names, but the light still falls so slow, like it always used to go. I don't think about you much, not the way I used to touch. Every memory we had, till it turned from good to bad. Time has softened every edge of the words we never said. Now I sit here by the light, and I'm finally alright. Not because I've moved ahead, but I've learned to rest instead. If your shadow passes by, I won't ask the reason why. I'll just let it come and go, like a thing I used to know. There's a calm I didn't know in the way I let you go. Not a fight, not a fall, just no feeling left at all. Sometimes I still hear your name, but it doesn't feel the same. Like a story I once read, now it's closed inside my head. Every piece has found its place in the silence you once faced. Now I sit here by the light, and the past is out of sight. Not erased, just set aside, like a tide that's lost its tide. If I softer sound that no longer pulls me down. Maybe healing isn't loud. Maybe it's just less of you. Now I sit here by the light, and I don't need to fight. Every memory we made has already slowly faded. If tomorrow feels the same, I won't need to place the blame. I'll just sit and watch the day gently drift away. There's a seat by the window, and I've learned to call it home. They played a song we used to love, but it didn't feel the same. We were sitting close but far, like two strangers at the bar. Every word felt out of place, like we couldn't face the space. Then the music started slow, a melody we used to know. And I saw it in your eyes. Something quietly said goodbye. There's a moment when you see what you hoped would never be. It was the song they played too soon, underneath that quiet moon, and it told me what was true before I heard it from you. If they'd waited just a while, maybe we could fake a smile. But the music cut too deep through the promises we keep. You kept staring at your glass, like you wanted time to pass. I kept holding on too tight to a love already out of sight. There was nothing left to say, so we let it drift away, with the sound that filled the room, ending everything too soon. Every note became a sign we were running out of time. It was the song they played too soon, like a truth we couldn't move. Every lyric felt so clear, you were disappearing here. If I closed my eyes and stayed, would it all just fade away? Or just leave me in that place where I lost your face? Maybe songs know what we hide long before we let it slide. It was the song they played too soon, now it follows every room, Every time I hear that line, I go back to that goodbye. If I ever hear it fade, will it take away the pain, or just bring me back again to that night we met the end? They played a song we used to love. Now I'm never free of it. There was a number on my mind. I almost called 1,000 times. Every night I'd sit alone, staring at that silent phone, thinking maybe just one word could undo what never worked. I would dial then let it ring before it ever reached a thing, like I was afraid to know if you'd answer or let go. There's a space I never crossed, and I still can feel the cost. It's the call I never made that keeps echoing through my days. Every chance I let it pass, now it's buried in the past. If I said what I should say, would you still have walked away? Or would everything we knew still be me and you? Now the number's out of reach, like a word I cannot speak. Time has slowly drawn a line between your world and mine. I still hear it late at night, in the quiet, in the light, like a voice I almost knew, calling me back to you. Every second feels the same when I whisper out your name. It's the call I never made that I carry like a weight. Every silence, every pause leaves me wondering, because if I tried just one more time, would I finally cross the line, or just hear the truth I fear? You're no longer here. Maybe courage comes too late when we hesitate with fate. Maybe love just slips away when we wait another day. It's the call I never made, and it never seems to fade, like a shadow in my mind that I cannot leave behind. If I ever find my way back to where we used to stay, I'll still wonder what it meant, all the chances that I spent. There was a number on my mind, now it's lost somewhere in time. There's a quiet in the air tonight, like the world has softened all its lines. And I'm sitting where we used to be, but it doesn't hurt the same, I see. I remember how it used to feel, every moment sharp and almost real, like a dream I couldn't wake from then. Now it's something I can hold again. There was a time I couldn't breathe without you somewhere next to me, but time has a way of letting go of the things we thought we'd never outgrow. And I never thought I'd see the day where your shadow slowly fades away. When the light comes back again through the cracks we tried to mend, I can see a different view, not just everything of you. If I let the morning in, will it wash away where we have been, or just show me something new that I couldn't see with you? There are places I can finally go without feeling like I'm moving slow. And the songs we used to play at night don't all bring me back to that same light. I still carry what we used to be, but it doesn't carry all of me. There's a part that learned to stand alone in a way I've never really known. And the silence doesn't feel so loud now that I can hear my own voice now. When the light comes back again, I don't need to just pretend that I'm lost in what we knew, or defined by loving you. If tomorrow calls my name, I won't answer it the same. I'll be someone I can trust, even if it's not with us. Maybe love is not a place we are meant to always stay. Maybe it's the thing that shows there's another way to go. And even if you're far from here, there's no anger, there's no fear, just a memory that I keep, like a promise in my sleep. When the light comes back again, I won't hide from where I've been. Every scar and every truth leads me somewhere I can move. If I ever think of you, it won't be the way I used to do. It'll be a softer kind of pain, like the warmth after the rain. There's a quiet in the air tonight, but it finally feels a little right. And for the first time in a I can sit here and almost smile. There was nothing left to say, so we slowly walked away. No more words, no more fights, just the silence of that night. You were standing by the door, like you'd done it all before. I kept waiting for a sign, something small to change your mind. But the moment slipped away, and you chose not to stay. Sometimes endings come so clean, you don't feel them in between. It was the night we didn't say goodbye, just let it pass us by, like a story left undone before it had begun. If we had just turned around, would we still be found, or just break a second time in a different line? Now I think about that night more than I'd like to admit. Not because of what we said, but the silence that we kept. There's a weight in what we chose, in the things we never closed, like a door that's still half wide, somewhere deep inside. Every memory returns in the way the quiet burns. It was the night we didn't say goodbye, and I still don't know why. We just let it slip away, like it didn't matter anyway. If I saw you once again, would it feel the same, or just prove what we both knew? We were always through. Maybe words would make it worse. Maybe silence was a curse. It was the night we didn't say goodbye, and it still lives in my mind, like a line I couldn't read, or a truth I couldn't see. If I ever find my peace, will it come from this, or just fade into the past, like it couldn't last? There was nothing left to say, so we slowly walked walked away. There's a photograph I keep, folded thin and worn and deep. It's a picture of your smile, taken in a simpler time. You were looking straight at me, like you knew we'd never be. I have carried it for years, through the laughter and the tears, like a piece I couldn't lose, even when I had to choose. Some things never fade away, even when they're out of place. It's the photograph I hold that keeps your story from growing old. Every line and every crease feels like something I can't release. If I threw it all away, would it free me from the pain, or just leave me with a hole where you used to fill my soul? There were nights I almost tried to let go and say goodbye, but my hands would hesitate, like they knew it was too late. Every time I close my eyes, I can see you come alive in the stillness of that frame. Nothing ever really changed. Time can move, but it can't steal what we never let it heal. It's the photograph I keep, even when it cuts too deep, like a truth I can't deny. Even after all this time, if I let it slip away, would I lose you for a day, or forever in the end, like we never happened? Maybe love is just a trace left behind we can't erase. It's the photograph I hold, still the same though we grew old. In that moment we still are. Everything we lost so far. If I ever find the strength to let go of what it meant, I'll still see you in that light every single night. There's a photograph I keep, and it never lets me sleep. There's a table by the glass where the hours slowly pass. Every night at 9:30, they set it just the same as mine. Two chairs facing side by side, like someone never said goodbye. Waiter glances, doesn't ask, like he knows it's just a mask of a man who's still unsure what he's waiting for. There's a quiet in the room that I feel will come too soon. There's a table set for two, but there's only one of you, and the other seat remains filled with nothing but your name. If you walked in through that door, would I be like before, or just someone holding on to something that is gone? Every evening feels the same, different faces, same old game. But I never change my place in case I see your face. There's a glass that stays untouched, like it misses you too much, and a silence in the air that pretends you're still there. Every second pulls me through a world that ended without you. There's a table set for two, and I'm saving it for you, even though I know it's late and you're lost to other days. If I finally let it go, would I ever really know if you meant to come back here or just disappear? Maybe hope is just a lie we keep telling to survive. There's a table set for two, and I'll sit here like I do till the lights begin to fade and the memory starts to break. If you never find your way, I'll still come here anyway, just to keep a part of you. At a table set for two, there's a table by the glass, and I'm running out of past. There's a street I used to know, where the lights still flicker low, and every step I take feels like a small mistake. We first met on a summer night under broken neon light. You were standing in the rain, laughing like you loved the pain. I was younger, unaware of the weight that love could bear. All I saw was in your eyes something I could never hide. Funny how a place can stay while the people fade away. It's the street where we first met, where I learned to love and to regret. Every corner, every sign still remembers you and I. If I walk it one more time, will I leave it all behind, or just carry you again back through where it all began? Now the windows look the same, but they don't recall your name. And the cafe down the line doesn't know you once were mine. There's a silence in the air, like it knows you're not there, but it keeps you in the glow of a past I can't outgrow. Time has changed the world we knew, but it couldn't change you. It's the street where we first met, where I haven't left you yet. Every shadow feels like truth, every memory feels like you. If I stand here long enough, will it all become too much, or just slowly fade away, like you did that day? Maybe places hold our souls long after we lose control. Maybe love just leaves a trace that we can't replace. It's the street where we first met, and I'm not done with you just yet. Though I know it's just a ghost, you're the one I feel the most. If I ever let this go, I won't have a place to go. So I walk it once again, back to where it all began. There's a street I used to know, and I never let it go.
There's a girl you left behind, hanging by the door tonight. I still haven't moved it yet. Though I know I should forget. There's a scent that still remains, like a whisper in the rain. Every time I pass it by, I pretend I don't know why. But it pulls me back again to the way it's always been.
Funny how the smallest things turn into remembering. It's the coat you left behind that won't let me lose your mind. Every thread still holds your name. Nothing feels the same. If I take it down tonight, would I finally be alright? Or just lose the last piece of what used to be? There are evenings I forget, then I see it hanging there, like a moment frozen still, waiting just to be felt. I could pack it all away, but I never find the way, 'cause it feels like letting go of something I still don't know. Every memory stays close in the things we leave the most. It's the coat you left behind that keeps pulling at my mind. Every fold and every seam feels just like a dream. If I let it disappear, will it make it clear that you're never coming back down this empty track? Maybe love is not a flame, but the echo that remains in the things we couldn't say when we walked away. It's the coat you left behind. Still I see you every time, like a shadow in the hall, never gone at all. If I ever let it fall, will I lose it all, or just finally be free from your memory? There's a coat you left behind, and I think it's still you.
April light through the window pane, golden dust in a soft champagne. I was lost in a quiet day till you looked my way. There was music in the air that day, though the band had yet to play. Just the sound of a passing breeze through the budding trees, and your laughter warm and low, like a tune I used to know from a dream I had long ago. I can't let it go. Funny how a moment stays like a song that never fades. Now there's April in your eyes,
as morning skies. Every little glance you give feels like something I could live. Stay a while, don't say goodbye. Let the whole world pass us by. If this is just a passing phase, let me live inside these days. Coffee cooling by your hand, neither one of us had planned how a simple afternoon turns to something soon. Every word you gently say pulls me further in your way, like a line in a sweet refrain calling me again. Maybe time is standing still, or maybe I just hope it will. Now there's April in your eyes, soft as lullabies. Every little smile you show makes it hard to let you go. Stay a while, don't say goodbye. Let the hours drift on by. If tomorrow fades to gray, let me have just one more day. If the world begins to turn too fast and the moment slips into the past, will you remember how we were in the hush between each word? If I never see you once again in some distant when or when, I'll still hear you in the rain calling out my name. Now there's April in your eyes, shining soft and wide, like a story left untold, like a hand I long to hold. Stay a while, don't say goodbye. Let forever pass us by. If this dream must someday end, let it break me slow, my friend. April light begins to fall, shadows dancing on the wall, but your eyes still linger near, like a song I hear. In the quiet, in the haze, I will always find this place where a single glance could stay and never fade away.
There's a table by the window where the light falls soft and low. Every evening just the same, but nothing feels the way it did before. I remember how you'd sit there, tracing circles in your cup, laughing softly at the silence, like the world was made for us. People came and people left us, but we never seemed to care. In that quiet little corner, we were more than just a pair. Funny how the smallest things turn to everything you miss. Now I'm sitting here alone again, at the last table by the window, watching shadows take your place. In the glow, if I close my eyes, you're still with me, like a song I used to know. But the music fades too easily, and I'm left with letting go. Waiter doesn't ask me questions, he just nods and walks away. Guess he's seen this kind of story play out more than once a day. There's a softness in the silence that I never used to hear. Now it lingers like a whisper every time you're not here. Every moment stays the same, but it never feels like this. Now I'm sitting here alone again, at the last table by the window, watching strangers come and go. Down below, if I close my eyes, you're still with me, in the way the evening flows. But the night won't hold you gently like it used to long ago. Maybe love is just a memory that refuses to grow old. Maybe time just keeps on passing while we hold on to the cold. If I had one more tomorrow, I would never let you leave. I would say the words I couldn't, I would make you stay with me. Now I'm sitting here alone again, at the last table by the window, and the light begins to fade, soft and slow. If there's something left between us, I don't think I'll ever know, but I'll keep this place inside me, where we never had to go. There's a table by the window, and I swear I see your face in the quiet of the evening. Time
just lingers in this place.